You want to sit there? Okay. Where the wild things are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind. He sounded like a monster. His mother called him. And Max said,
I eat you up. We really so.
So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew until his ceiling hung with vines, and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off night and day, and in and out of weeks, and almost over a year. That's a scary, wild thing.
Yeah.
So where the wild things are. Come up here close to Dad so you won't be so scared. We got Miss Bear. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said,
"Be still,"
and tamed them with his magic trick of staring into their yellow eyes without blinking once, and they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. It's story time, honey, it's not playtime. And made him king of all wild things.
I'm going down.
And now, cried Max,
The wild rumpus.
there was rumpus, 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 rumpus. Rumpus, 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 rumpus. Rumpus, 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 rumpus.
Be still.
So he said, now stop! And sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around from far away across the world,
I'm right here.
he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried,
I'll feed the guy. You love yourself.
and Max said,
No.
Amelia, it's time to be in the bed. This is not playtime, this is story time. The wild things roared their terrible roars, and gnashed their terrible teeth, and rolled their terrible eyes, and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot.